So has Nintendo finally learned from the past mistakes to all the previous consoles? Well, actually, kind of. I want to say yes and no. Also, short disclaimer: if you think this is about to be a whole fanboy video, it's not. If you want to hear good news about Nintendo, go watch another video. If you want to hear just this on Nintendo, go watch another video. This one I'm just getting my freaking honest opinion about the Nintendo Switch. Anyway, of course, I stayed up. Of course, everyone did. Watched the press conference last night and call me surprised, Nintendo. You did it. I think you finally did it, Nintendo. I think you finally have a console now that's gonna compete with freaking PS4, Xbox One, the PS4 Pro, Xbox One S, Project Scorpio, whenever that comes out. But my huge grip is this: if you fuck this up in the near fucking future, you're screwed because you're taking a cool console hybrid with all this cool games that just been announced and just fuck it up. But here's the thing that we will say positive. This game is finally a beast machine. Why? It could run Unreal Engine 4. Now that's a freaking beast machine. We know the Wii U couldn't run on Unreal Engine. It could never run the CryEngine 3. But if you could run the Unreal Engine 4, then holy shit, you got a beast console right there. You got a beast console. That's what I'm saying. You have a freaking beast. Because you know how powerful the Unreal Engine 4 is? Powerful. That's powerful than what CD Projekt Red's gonna do. Well, you know, they're probably gonna get Red Engine 4 out with Cyberpunk 2077. That's powerful than the Anvil Next 2.0 from Ubisoft. I know, but I'm just saying, that's a powerful engine right there. I know it's a powerful engine than anything else, but damn, Epic Games know how to make fucking engines, for Pete's sake. If you're playing the Gear games, you know what I'm talking about. If you play Paragon, you know what I'm talking about. They have a beast machine. Holy shit, if you saw the freaking tech demo, what they had up for Unreal Engine 4 by Epic Games, holy shit, you know what I am talking about. So damn it, right off the bat, Nintendo, you have a strong freaking console right there. Another thing I want to point out that, you know, the price is reasonable. That is reasonable. Some people say, okay, between 200 and 300 max. Guess what? They're at the max. It's $299.99. I know, of course, in Europeans and in the European market, it's going to be a little different. Of course, in Japan, of course, you know, that's yen. Of course, their money system is different than ours. So, if you say you have 14 billion yen, that's only about, let's say you're making a movie, that's only about roughly about millions in the U.S. for making a movie. That's it. That being said, that's reasonable for me. That's probably reasonable for everyone else. You don't have to get a second job for anyone else where these other machines are going to be expensive. You don't know how much expensive Project Scorpio is going to be. Being Microsoft saying that they're gloating, trying to say everything, saying, "Oh no, we have powerful console." Microsoft just give us a little hints about this instead of saying that. I'm just saying, we're just years down the line. That's why people are buying the Xbox One S. Some people waited on the PS4 to just get the Pro because reasons, everything else. But I'm just saying, for that price of being $299, that's reasonable. That's reasonable for me, and that's reasonable for everyone else. Now let's do what the big thing is for the Wii U. That was a failure for the Wii U. The games. The Switch has a whole lot of games. Holy shit, we finally got the release date for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. March 3rd, 2017. That's the same release date as the Switch. So, holy shit. Remember what people said? If there was a true Mario game and a true Zelda game, or Metroid, or even Pikmin 3, which was released later for the Wii U, I'm already gonna buy the Zelda Breath of the Wild right off the bat because damn, there it is. Now we do have another interesting one called 1-2 Switch, where it's more human interaction. So let's say I'm using my phone right now. Let's say this is the Switch, which is not the Switch, where you're gonna use this as an example, and you know, cowboy. Yeah, that's how you freaking do it and everything. So that looks like an interesting part of the game, although we know the best part of the game was, you know, Mario, and of course, you know, the original Nintendo Sports, Wii Sports. So that's fun, but we'll see how that plays out. We know freaking Just Dance will always be on Nintendo consoles, and because they're like the only ones that get massive sales because it works. So we're hoping that this gimmick doesn't die for them, but look at that, I just use gimmick. But this is interesting. I'm not gonna say this is gonna build the franchise, but it's just gonna be different from what we have experience. A little bit different from the past experience. And good news for our No More Heroes fans. If you stayed up last night, they hinted at a No More Heroes 3. Holy shit! You know how long it's been since the last No More Heroes game? A long time. And since it's gonna come down in the future, I'm ready. I'm gonna buy that. Like, I'm gonna buy a Switch. Square's making a bunch of other games. Still not confirmed yet on Kingdom Hearts 3 or Final Fantasy 7 remake. The release another Dragon Quest game. Well, just more like 1, 2. They got another. They got another one. Koei Tecmo and Team Ninja. They're doing. I think they're doing Fire Emblems and we got Xenoblade 2. So yeah. You got the new Super Mario Odyssey, like the real world. That looks different, and with experimenting over the years with Super Mario, like this is gonna happen eventually, and that's gonna come down the holiday. I know what people say that's not a launch title, but who cares? A polished game is a better game. A rushed game is a terrible game. I'm just saying. They delayed Zelda for a long time, so why not make Zelda a launch title? That's gonna sell you a lot of freaking units right there. More games to confirm. Like, there's more on the website, so I'll link that in the description so you can figure out what more games are being confirmed. Of course, through these side lineup trailers. Of course, FIFA's coming, and of course, Todd Howard was even there. Well, announcing. Of course, Skyrim. If you ever want to play Skyrim, and all the short games, guys, for Nintendo fans, go ahead and play Skyrim. That's one of the great Western RPGs that you guys could be playing right now. I know, but I don't know if The Witcher's gonna come. I'm not starting the room that The Witcher 3 is confirmed. That game is huge, so unless CD Projekt Red has something up their sleeves, they could put The Witcher on there. I know, like I said, they could run the Unreal Engine 4, but can they run, all the other engines? Possibly they can, but I'm just saying. Project Red want to get more fans. I'm just saying. I saw Xenoverse, I saw NBA 2K, Sonic Mania, and a bunch of other games that have been on there, and the GT trailers are put online, and many other people started putting online. So, yeah, there's that. But that's a positive thing I could say that the games are finally coming to the Switch. What were the games for the Wii U? No one put them on there because the hardware could not support it at all. You only saw like a couple titles that were exclusive slash only like a few third parties, but that was it. But saying right off the bat that you're working on different new IPs that many third party developers are working on, and even the indie devs are getting behind your back, this is safe to say that Nintendo has finally learned from their mistakes. There is no more region lock, so we can play different games that we can't get in the US now. So finally we can freaking start downloading shit and play some cool games. Finally, thank you, Nintendo. Their online service is like Microsoft, and of course, Microsoft is owning, so you just gotta pay for it. No big deal. Everyone's paying for that. I know we're all still wishing for companies to finally go for free, like the PC market has for years, but at this point, who cares? You gotta make a little money now and then, but it's okay. It's fine. It's reasonable, okay? It's reasonable. As long as they keep theirs reasonable, like what Microsoft has, instead of Sony that who ump up the prices, then they'll be fine. If they're a little lower than Sony and Microsoft, then that's even better. But who cares? As for other things I got to say, the hardware looks cool. Again, like, they got many of the hardware supplies coming out that third-party developers, again, I'm making, so that looks pretty cool. And everything else looks pretty unique and interesting. The concept of just playing on the go is fantastical by itself. And they prove it. They have HDM Rumble, like, yeah. What much more to go to say there? It's Japan, they did that with the freaking GameCube and the freaking who cares? As in, who cares? If you want to get my honest opinion, I'm just being happy. I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited for March 3rd to come around. I think I know what I'm gonna be doing like early spring. So I'm like, bam, I'm playing Zelda, and they have a share feature like again, PS4 and Xbox One. So expect me to be uploading freaking gameplay videos of that, and And that's really it. That's just one man's being honest opinion. I think they had a great press conference. They're going to reveal more, of course, at E3, if they will actually have a freaking press conference there. The last one was for unveiling the Wii U, and we know how all that went out. I'm just saying, Nintendo, please have a freaking press conference there instead of having, hello everyone, we're coming back to you live from Japan. Stop doing that, please. I know it's a big time deal to come over to the US, but please, God, come make a freaking press conference at E3 so we all could be excited for once to come to E3. We know you did with Zelda Treehouse, but have an actual press conference. Please, Nintendo. The lineup of games look interesting enough. The concept is great. The price is fairly reasonable. We're all fine. We're okay. Stop complaining. It's too expensive. Then get yourself a lazy ass out there and get a job, people. And YouTube is a job to consider, FYI. If you made it through this long, lengthy video, thank you for being honest. And maybe there's something that you weren't even honest about. Hopefully, God, this time doesn't fail this time for Nintendo. After all, it all took 2017 to figure this shit out. It's 15 and 16 to figure this out. See you guys next video. Have a good one. Peace out!